Yo, what is going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory and another weekend of double uploads coming your guys' way. So today we've got a very exciting video. We're doing the final challenge of the Dwight Howard Spotlight Series set, so we're going to be picking up the Pink Diamond Blake, which is so good. We've got loads of comments to go through from yesterday. We've got some new weekly agendas. We've sold a lot of heat check players, so we've got a lot of money coming into the club today. And I've also done a couple more investments as well. So a lot to talk about. But first things first, if you missed it yesterday, I did drop the announcement video of my clothing, which is crossover clothing. So if you have missed that, be sure to check it out. There'll be a link down in the description for that. If you guys want to check it out and pick up some t-shirts and hoodies and whatever, I think they look great. I've got quite a few myself. I think they look great anyway. So if you guys want to check them out, down below, go have a look. So let's get on to it for today. So the limited time event. Oh, and also we've got some unlimited stuff to talk about. But anyway, getting ahead of myself. So we've got a 1.5 MT multiplier on earnings with every challenge win. So compared to the two events we've just had, pretty damn lackluster, not going to lie. Onto the daily agenda today, we've got triple threat online. We've got triple threat offline, which is fine. Extra 225 MT for one win, not too bad. And then an extra 400 MT for an unlimited win, because you can just put those three kings heat check players on the end of the bench. Of course, that is why I've always had a good stash of all the heat check players, so I know that I can easily complete these goals as and when they come around. And then onto the weekly objectives this week. So we've got 2 that are domination. We've got 5 Thunder heat check players and 5 Cavs heat check players for 850 MT each. So it's a decent amount of MT. I don't even think we have Cavs or Thunder heat check players, but we'll go check that out in a second. And then we've got to win an unlimited game by 20 points using 5 Wizards players. So that's a little bit steep. Not sure if we're going to be able to get that one done. But speaking of unlimited, we come over to the monthly. We only need 3 more wins, and of course we've got to get this done today. We've got new monthly objectives coming tomorrow, which is very exciting. So I need to get those 3 dubs today, but I did get 2 more last night. Right, first things first, let's go see if we do have... So we've only got 2 from the Thunder. I've only got 1 from the Cavs, which means they're quite expensive sets, because if I've sold them, it means they are expensive. So that is a shame. Maybe I'll try and pick up some more of them along the way, but it is only for 850 MT. But it probably will bug me, them sitting here and me not doing them for a whole week. So I don't know, maybe we'll go ahead and start picking some of those guys up. So moving on, have we played anything out of here? We haven't. So like I said, we have done all the games up to this final challenge. So challenge 15 was nice and easy, just win the game. And then challenge 16, we didn't even have to score with Dwight Howard. It was literally just grab 30 rebounds with him, which was super easy. You're going up against this team here, so Jarrett Allen, you are fighting against down low, but it's 7-minute quarters. It's such a long game. It felt like an absolute age getting that game done. And that brings us on to the final challenge, which is, again, just win the game and just use the entire set apart from Rashard Lewis, which is great, obviously. So, on to Unlimited. We are back at 0-0. So where did I finish up? I managed to get 10 wins. We finished 10-2. So we got 5.5 KMT, we got 15 tokens, and we got a Spotlight D-Wade award pack, which isn't too bad. So we're going to get the 2 wins here today. And the thing is, no, not 2, we need 3 wins. And the thing is, these wins won't carry over. So if we get up to 3 wins here, I think we're probably just going to have to take this 3 tokens, the base heat check pack, and the 500 MT, which is better than nothing, I suppose. So yeah, that is something to note, guys, that the current... whatever your record is at the moment, it will not carry over to next month. Like it did last year, where you can have yourself sitting at 11-0. The good days. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. So yeah, if you are sitting on any wins, then make sure to cash in on your rewards, which I will definitely go about doing. So we do have that D-Way pack, and then we've got our pre-order packs to go as well. So let's see if we can make some more MT. We've been really lucky out of packs lately. John Havlicek yesterday was fantastic. We actually get Sapphire Shaq out of that. That's really nice. Back in the day, he was fantastic. I say back in the day, like a month or so ago. But he was such a good card when he first came out. Let's see what he sells for. And look at that. He's up at like 5k, I think. That's actually fantastic. So 5k out of the first pack of the day. Well, 4k there. And let's see what the pre-order packs are going to give us. So last week we got the Jakar Sampson, which sold for like 4k. And obviously we've got a heat check player as well, which I can't remember how much he sold for. We'll get Jermichael Green, who's not going to sell for anything too crazy. But at the heat check pack, you never know. So if we could get a Thunder or Cavs player, that would be great. Obviously, we do need to actually get a heat check player first. And we actually don't. For the first time in a long time, we don't even get a heat check player out of that. So that's a little bit depressing. You can see how many club items I've got. That all 3 of those were dupes. That's kind of ridiculous. So we're up to 92 items away from Anton Jameson as well. So we've got to talk about that as well. But let's get all of these shoes sold, get a bit more MT into the club. Gold shoe there, that's probably not going to sell. +1 to 3 point, that's surely not going to sell. These Air Jordans, no, probably not going to sell. Let's get rid of these injury cards as well. Of course, we keep our club nice and clean in terms of the miscellaneous objects and all the things you can't really sell. And then we've got that Sapphire Shaq, who's definitely going to get sold. I'll happily cash in about 4k on him, and then we'll clear those notifications. So that is a pack done. So moving down here to the auctions, we've got a couple of heat check players up here. We've got a couple of jerseys that were dupes. We picked up another Earl Monroe, so we're up to 6 now. And then we've also got all those dupes that we just got from now. And then we come down here, so we've been outbid on a couple of things, but look at all this MT we have got sitting here. So we've got 16 items, 5 of them are uniforms, so we'll just get rid of them. They're duplicates that I've picked up along the way. And then we've got 11 heat check cards I have sold, so I am so happy with the price I managed to get for these. Bear in mind, I paid no more than 2,200 for all of these cards, the most expensive being Melvin Fraser Jr., selling for 4.9k. And on average, I'd say about 3.9k these are all sold for, so let's get all this cashed in. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to keep on top of the heat check cards, and if they do go expensive, because heat check cards, their price varies so much, even just throughout one day, that you can really cash in and get really, really lucky. And I think that's what I've just done with a lot of these cards. So that is like 50k we've just added to the club right there. So we've got 50k sitting there. We've got 6 Earl Monroes here. We've got 2 diamond contracts. We've got bids on a lot of club items, trying to pick up as many as I can, because we're down to 93 cards now for Anton Jameson, which is insane. Where am I going? I'm going down here. So we're really collecting pretty much everything now. We only need 10 more playbooks. We still need 22 more logos. Still need 20 more balls, and we still need 20 more arenas and 11 coaches. But coaches are very expensive. But in terms of the uniforms, we're actually getting there with pretty much everything. Like, there's not many slots that are left completely open. The balls are always very expensive, as we don't have any of them. But the way I'm going about it now, as you just saw, is instead of coming down here and doing the buy it now, because obviously now there are such few that I need, or so few that I need, I barely ever see any come up. There we go, that one's been up for half an hour. Wow, okay. So yeah, I've just been going to open bids and bidding 450 on all of them, and seeing what happens there. So I've got quite a few of them through that method, as you can see in the auctions here. We've got 30 that will hopefully be coming our way. We'll add the Lakers one to it. So hopefully in the next couple of days, we'll be sitting pretty with a lot of MT and a diamond Anton Jameson. The Jamal Crawford I did use in that 7-minute rookie quarter game, which was so long. We got 165 points with him. We got 200 made threes, not too bad. We didn't get 200 made threes. Good, that would have been an incredible game. We got 31 out of the 200 needs. And one thing I noticed straight away, he doesn't have quick draw, and he doesn't get quick draw with his upgrade, which is a little bit of a shame. His release is a little bit slow. But other than that, we did use Jameer Nelson a little bit, I think, so we need 160 odd points now for him. But we might actually talk about this guy after we get him evoed up. Might think about taking him up to the diamond level, but I'm not sure about that yet. And then Dwight Howard is still 55 points away from his next evo as well. So we are going to chuck Jamal Crawford into this squad right here. So this is the squad we've got to use, obviously. Oh, do we want to put Jameer Nelson in? Oh, not Jameer Nelson, Jamal Crawford in here. I kind of don't, because then that means we'd have to use Martin Gortat at centre with Omar Asik as the backup. I'm not sure I want to do that, so I think we are going to put Dwight in there. Why not? We'll try and get some points with him and Jameer. So yeah, this is a squad we're going to use for the game. Obviously, you can have one player who isn't in the set, and that player is the Dwight Howard. Now, at the moment, James Harden is still selling for about 120 like we've paid for him. 130 now, so if we can get this game done and get him sold quickly and not lose too much on tax, that would be absolutely fantastic. So we've got plenty of comments to go through today, so let's go ahead and get into this game and pick up a pink diamond, well, hopefully a pink diamond Blake Griffin. This is a team we've got to go up against, so 4 pink diamonds and a Galaxy Opal Cavaliers LeBron. We've got Shaq down in the paint. He's going to be disgusting. We've got James Harden in the point guard position, so hopefully we can take advantage of his defense, or lack of. But let's get into this. Superstar difficulty, 5-minute quarters. The end of a long road that it has been for this Pink Diamond Blake. The challenges for the blocks were just an absolute pain in the arse. Had to do both of them twice, which was, yeah, a little bit of a pain. But we got there in the end, and now we are at the final hurdle. So, of course, we are going to go full-on try-hard mode in this. So, defensive setting, tight on ball, off ball, go over on all screens, and no help on the drive, and we are going to, of course, put in the absolute money play in here. Quick through STS, and we are going to assign it to, we'll keep it with Jameer Nelson, because like I said, I do want to score with him. I do want to get the points with Dwight Howard, but we'll be able to get a lot more with it being Jameer, just because obviously he's quite a bit quicker than Dwight Howard. So yesterday, like I said, I did play those I played 3 games of Unlimited. I lost 1 and I won 2, but even the games I won, wasn't really enjoying. I came up against someone who 5-outed, which is, it's fair enough, it's whatever, but had Reggie Theus at point guard, so was just backing me down every time down in the post, was spamming square at every single opportunity, and was doing hop steps as well. So it was like the cheesiest of cheese games you can imagine, so I didn't enjoy that one, and yeah, I didn't even enjoy the games I won, to be honest. So straight away, let's just get into this play while we put in our settings. So push the pace, and we need to pass this quickly. We need to crash the offensive boards. We need to pass it to Jameer, and then we get the defensive ones in, which are going to be stay home, and it's going to be crash the glass, because we want to be getting as many boards as we can against this fucking pink diamond Shaq, because yeah, we're going to struggle against him, I reckon. Is that legal screen? Yes, it is. There we go. So they start off with a sloppy TO, and then we can get our freelance set, which is going to be 4 out, 1 in. Now, I'm going to see if I can just burn straight round James Harden here without having to set up the play. So we call the play, which clears out this left-hand side, and there we go. Jameer Nelson just runs around the entire defense. That is how easy that play is. You don't even need to run it. You can literally just turbo right around the baseline and get straight to the rim. Now, it doesn't work against defenders who have got gold clamps, because obviously as soon as you touch someone with clamps, you just get stopped straight or dead in your tracks. But of course, James Harden, not exactly known for his defense, so I do not think he has the badge. So again, we just sort of cross over while running. Oh no, Shaq's down there. That's going to be a big problem, isn't it? That's James Harden, what have you just done there? Why have you just picked the ball up and ran out of bounds? I have no idea, but fair enough. So we got a couple of comments yesterday about the Diamond Jamal Crawford that I picked up. So we got Big Shot Bob, who says, Jamal is arse, please do not bother with him. So we got one person who's against it. Oh, why has James Harden got the ball here? We do not want him with the ball. So yeah, one person not liking him. Really, what's happening here? Oh, James Harden's going to be doing the scoring. You know what? Fine, we'll take some points where we can. No, we won't. We'll take a brick where we can. But then I've got Gray A, who says, great vid, man. Love that Jamal card. So he loves Jamal Crawford. And like I said, a lot of other people I've seen have been very praising of him. And we've got Mick as well saying, enjoy, mate. He gets gold range extender when he's at PD, which he definitely does, which I'm very excited for. What are you doing? Dwight, get out the lane, man. I really can't concentrate when I'm trying to read out comments. I really do struggle when I'm multitasking. It's quite embarrassing. Can we just burn right around James Harden? Yes, we can. He's so bad. Okay, that's a bit embarrassing as he gets a chase down block on us. Next comment, we've got one from Billy Walsh. Is Desmond Mason worth evoing? Yes, I think he is. I can't remember what his evo requirements are, but I'm pretty sure they're not too strenuous. I don't think he takes a ridiculous amount of scoring or assists or anything, so I definitely recommend him. He is a great card. He's really fun to use when he's at the Amethyst level and when he's at his Diamond level as well. And for a free card, you really can't complain at it. Obviously, it might be more beneficial to evo someone you can sell, but if you're going to use that Desmond Mason card for quite a while in your squad, I definitely recommend evoing him up. Right, next up in the comments as we brick a free throw because I looked away. And it's going to be from Casey Ruland and says, are we going to get a block there? No, we're not. Is Diamond Chris Webber worth grinding for to replace Amethyst KG? At this point in the game, I'd say so. Because obviously you still would get the Diamond Magic if you've completed the other Spotlight Series challenges as well. And Chris Webber was definitely one of my favourite cards from that Series 1 of the Spotlight Series challenges. Alonzo Mourning was definitely not worth it. Sean Marion, I don't really think I used him too much. I think I might have used him for like 1 or 2 games. What am I doing here? This is how not to play the challenge, by the way. This is how you can play the challenge while paying minimal attention and hopefully still get the win. As long as we're scoring on offense, it's fine. Shaq is down in the paint, which is scary, but we've burned around him. And there we go, green light at the rim. And the next comment we got from Hayden Henry says, I have 100k and need a starting shooting guard. Who should I get? Well, as the other comment said, that Desmond Mason goes up to a diamond. He won't cost you a penny, and he's only at 100 triple threat offline wins, which I don't think is too hard to get to. I think most people will be around there at this stage of the game anyway. So if you can get him, I'd definitely recommend him. Doesn't cost you a penny. Other than that, someone like Terrence Ross, Diamond, Amethyst, whatever version you want to get, he is a fantastic card, and still from the early days of playing with him, I absolutely love that card. I miss that card. If we weren't doing so many evos and trying out so many different cards, I'd definitely have him still in the club. Look at this, the pink diamond Shaq, god damn. Reminds me of Galaxy Opal Shaq from last year, who was like pulling up from 3. He was nice and quick, but anyway, we can just breeze straight past him like they're not even there. And then next up in the comments, we've got one from Johnny, who says, also got a diamond contract from the Friday wheel spin as well. So he's now stacked up with 11 diamond contracts from yesterday, which is incredible. So you're going to be making so much profit. Hopefully with our 6 Earl Monroes, we're going to be making a bit of profit. So we bought them all for around 8,000 MT, like I said. Already today, they're back up at 10,000 MT. So the prices are recovering already, as you would expect they do. The diamond contracts, I believe, are still around 18k, so they haven't quite recovered just yet. That's because a lot more people got the diamond contracts than they did the Earl Monroe, because everybody who plays this game who logged in yesterday would have got a diamond contract, but not everyone would have put in the locker code. So that is something that I had in mind when I was going for the Earl Monroes rather than the diamond contracts, and I just think the profit margin is a little bit higher. And then we've got another comment about Jamal Crawford as well. I didn't even realise this one. From Sammy White. Bro, you have to Evo Jamal Crawford. It's just worth it just for adding the point guard position. Now, of course, that is something that he gets with his Evo. So at the moment, he is just a shooting guard. How do we not get that board? I have no idea. At the moment, he's just a shooting guard. But when you Evo him, he does get a secondary position of the point guard position, which is, of course, really, really nice. With his handles, with his badges, he's going to be fantastic. But he doesn't have Dimer, I don't think, which is something I do look for in a point guard. But I think I'm just going to play with him for a couple of games. I'm not going to focus on Evoing. I think I'm just going to enjoy him, see how many points I get, use him in challenges maybe, use him in the weekly challenges. We've got another set of those came out yesterday. And of course, they're on pro difficulty, so they are nice and easy to get a lot of points. As Hidu with the leaner, that's not going to go in, but our Hidu picks up the rebound, and we should be able to get one more score here before the end of the quarter. Jameer Nelson with the mid-range is going to knock that one down. So a nice and easy lead at the end of the first quarter, and this is with me not even paying attention to the game. So yeah, this is going to be an absolute breeze, and this is going to be Pink Diamond Blake Griffin being added to the squad, which is fantastic. Next up, a comment from Hammer UK says, is it me or does the triple threat offline rewards seem poor? When you break it down, you're almost always getting the same right the way through because you're getting them less often. Also, big thing for me was that Jamal Crawford is he can play PG with his Evo. So another person saying how important that secondary position is. But yeah, in terms of the triple threat offline rewards, now we've got this Jamal Crawford, I'm really going to struggle to motivate myself. We had a little look yesterday, and I guess the tokens aren't too bad, but at the moment, we don't even really need the tokens. We're over 1,100 down, and obviously we could easily get up to the pink diamond board. That's not the shot I wanted to take. We could easily get up to the pink diamond board. I think I did the maths. I think I could get like 5 pink diamonds from the board. Wow, that would have been a hell of a poster. But there's no one I want. There's not 5 pink diamonds that would make my team. There's not 5 pink diamonds that really excite me that much. And of course, then we still wouldn't be anywhere near the Galaxy Opal. We still need 750 for the Galaxy Opal itself, and then need another, what are they, 150 tokens? So another 450 tokens to get to the Galaxy Opal board in the first place. So for the time being, I'm not too fussed about doing it, but definitely down the line, if they do some more limited time events where you get tokens for playing triple threat offline, obviously the daily objectives, like there's one today for an extra 225 MT for just one game, I'll play them just because it all adds up. You know, one of those a day, 10 days is an extra 2k MT for just playing one game of triple threat offline a day. It's not too bad, and I definitely think it is worth it. And in the long run, it's definitely worth it. So yeah, we will get there eventually. Well, Jameer Nelson's got a really nice little snatch back there. I've never actually used that on him. That was really nice. And yeah, speaking of Evos, speaking of this Jameer Nelson, so obviously he's going to be close to his Amethyst after this. And we've already had one at the Amethyst level, which we managed to sell for 24k. At the moment, his price is down at around 16, 17k, so not crazy, but his diamond card does actually sell for around 80 to 85,000 MT, so quite a bit of a difference between his Amethyst and his diamond card. And I believe he needs something like 1,400 points and then like 500 assists maybe, which isn't ridiculous, I guess, for an extra 60k MT. It's not the end of the world, and at the moment, we're not actually going to have a card that we are evoing up. Obviously, we're not doing too much in terms of Evos at the moment. We've got to play 3 unlimited games today, but we are done with these Spotlight challenges now, so now we can focus on the other Spotlights, not the Spotlight, the weekly challenges. And of course, we're going to be getting a new Player of the Month card as well, which is going to be, who haven't we had yet? Pink Diamond Dirk, I believe. What a block that is from Dwight Howard there. I think it might be Pink Diamond Dirk. I think he's the only card that we haven't had yet as an unlimited reward. I might be wrong on that. There might be someone else I'm forgetting. But we will go ahead and pick him up. So next month, we're going to go 12-0 again, hopefully. Managed to go, what did we do? We went 22 and 2 this month, because we went 12 and 0 and then we went 10 and 2. So not too bad for the month of November, when I hadn't actually played Triple Threat or Unlimited before this month. So I'm actually really happy with how I managed to do that, as T-Mac knocks down another 3, but it doesn't matter. We have got a nice and healthy lead in this one. So they are all the comments that I had from yesterday. Obviously, I had a lot of you guys saying how good the designs looked for the merch, so really appreciate all of those. And yeah, if you want to get some, DM me on Twitter and I will send you a discount code to use on any merch you want to pick up. So yeah, that is going to be it for the time being. I'll check in with you guys at the end of this game when we've got a nice and easy dub and we've got a pink diamond Blake Griffin joining the squad. Oh, actually, just remembered, we've got one more comment. It's from Tim Van Wexel, my guy from Belgium. I believe you're from Belgium. I hope you are. If not, that is my bad on my memory. He says, I cannot access the auction house because of the gamble laws, so I cannot buy any players. So do you think the grind for Dwight Howard is worth it? So we've got ours at Ruby level, and he is pretty damn good. You know, he gets a couple of blocks, as we've already seen here today. He gets quite a lot of boards. He is reasonably athletic. Is he worth it at the higher tiers? In my opinion, no, because the grind is so ridiculous. But I guess if you can't actually buy any cards, if he's going to be the only card you're focusing on, he does get, like, what does he get, like 10 Hall of Fame badges at the pink diamond level, something like that. He does become, like, close to end game when you get him up to the pink diamond level. Is it worth it, though? Because you do need to score, like, 2,000 or so points with him, so it is a long grind. But if you don't have any alternatives, then I would say so. It's a fun card to use. He throws down some nice athletic dunks. Obviously, he's got good vertical. He is athletic on the defensive end as well as the offensive end. And he is just quite a fun card to use. You know, it's always a fun card and a fun name to use in Myteam Unlimited. So yeah, if you are struggling for a centre, I would recommend it. It doesn't take too much to get him up to the Amethyst level, and when he gets to the Amethyst level, he does become pretty damn nice. So yeah, I would recommend doing Dwight Howard. Right, now I'm checking with you guys at the end of this game. Alright, so there we are at the end of the game. Nice and easy win there, 13 point. The margin of victory in the end. So we got 72 points with Jameer Nelson. We got 2 points with Dwight Howard, sorry, which is better than nothing. Still goes towards his Evo requirements. But yeah, really easy and fantastic. That is now a pink diamond Blake Griffin joining the squad, and that is 1/5 of the way to getting the Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy. So that is also really exciting. So were all these challenges worth it? Absolutely. If you guys are looking to get or to play a bit of offline gameplay, this is definitely the time to do it. So Jameer Nelson there, 72 points, a good performance from him. But yeah, for doing all these challenges, of course, you get 9 tokens along the way. You get a couple of players. You get Amethyst Rudy Gobert, which isn't a great card, but hey, if you don't have the auction house like Tim doesn't, then I guess it's a free card adding into the club. And of course, you do get a lot of MT, so we're going to get 7.5k for that final game right there, which is of course fantastic. And then you're going to get 5 pink diamond players, which will all lock in for a Galaxy Opal player at the end of it. And here he is, a pink diamond Blake Griffin joining the squad. That is fantastic. I've heard such good games. I've heard such good things, and I've seen such good games with this card. So let's go ahead and check him out. So he is the first one sitting in here. The mystery player is Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy. It's not a mystery. It is B. Roy as a Galaxy Opal. So Blake Griffin, 9 Hall of Fame badges, 6'10", brick wall. We have got fast break finisher, we've got contact finisher, rebound chaser, and he's got gold quick draw, hot zone hunter, he's got green machine, rim protector, we've got moving truck, we've got post move lockdown, which is great on the defensive end, back down punisher, we have got acrobat as well, corner specialist, flexible release, deep fade, and silver quick first step. That is incredible. No steady shooter badge either, which is great. Only the 78 for the driving layout, which isn't incredible, but it does have an 89 post fade, which is good, 94 mid, 85 3, 98 dunking, 79 ball handling. So with the shoe, this card can speed boost, 88 block, 85 interior D, 85 speed, and 95 rebounding. That is insane, and that goes into our main squad now and gives us a full starting lineup of pink diamonds. I was about to say Galaxy Opals, not quite Galaxy Opals, but I know it doesn't, does it? Because we can't actually fit him in the squad. But there we go. Everyone is sitting there looking really nice and pretty. So the team is looking absolutely incredible. And Blake Griffin, gameplay will be coming later on today or in one of tomorrow's videos. So really exciting. If you guys haven't done that, be sure to get those challenges done and add that card to your lineup. Do we win any more? Yes, we did. We won a couple more jerseys that can go into the club as we get ever closer to the Diamond Anton Jameson. So very exciting stuff to come up this weekend, guys, and I hope you guys are excited as I am. So hope you guys did enjoy this first video of today, and as usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.